Welcome back to Logan's Comics, where cosmic gods rise, immortal warriors fall, and every panel ignites with legendary power. Today, we step into the eternal shadows of one of Marvel's most ancient protectors, Ajak. In the silent cradle of early Earth, long before humanity learned to dream, there stood an eternal whose existence shaped civilizations. Ajak, the voice of the Celestials, the one eternal warrior chosen not for conquest, but for communion with gods older than galaxies. In his presence, mountains trembled. In his footsteps, empires were born. And yet the world would forget his name until destiny demanded his return. Ajak's story begins long before the modern age, but his legend surges forward in the 21st century with a clarity and urgency that reshapes how we understand the Eternals. In Eternals, 2006, Issue 1, the modern retelling of immortal lives shattered by memory loss, Ajak awakens with the weight of millennia pressing against a fragile human identity. Once a cosmic priest who communicated directly with the Celestials, he finds himself reborn as a man who can barely recognize the voice of his gods. And that moment, fragile, uncertain, painfully human, redefines the immortal giant. When the dreaming Celestial stirs and sends tremors through San Francisco, Ajak is the first to feel the call. His awakening is not dramatic, but haunting a memory like a star breaking open. He remembers kneeling before the cosmic colossus in Eternals, 2006, Issue 4, speaking in a lost celestial tongue, realizing with terror that the gods he once served now move without warning. His purpose fractures. His faith becomes fear. But the universe has no patience for hesitation. In Eternals, 2008, Issue 3, Ajak stands at the heart of a crisis that could rewrite Earth's destiny, battling the deviants not as a warrior, but as a diplomat of divine power. He's calm, almost serene, as he confronts the deviant Priest King. But beneath that serenity lies fury, the fury of an immortal forced to watch mortals suffer while the Celestials remain silent. And in that rage, for the first time, Ajak begins to question the gods he worships. This conflict only deepens in Eternals, 2008, Issue 7, where Ajak takes on the mantle of Celestial Speaker again, channeling cosmic energy that hums like a dying star. The others fear he is too bound to the Celestials, too loyal to beings who have never shown loyalty in return. But Ajak refuses to bend. His belief is his armor. His devotion is his weapon. And yet, beneath his unwavering voice lies a secret. Ajak wants answers the Celestials will not give. Centuries of service teach Ajak one truth: obedience is not the same as purpose. The modern age tests him more fiercely than any cosmic war. In Eternals, 2021, Issue 2, Ajak confronts the reborn Icarus with a fierce, near-divine authority. He reveals the terrible truth. The machine that sustains eternal resurrection has begun to malfunction, and every rebirth may cost a human life. For Ajak, who once saw mankind as the Celestials' cherished creation, this revelation is a cosmic betrayal. His voice, once the bridge between humanity and the gods, now becomes a weapon aimed upward. And Ajak's heart finally breaks. In Eternals, 2021, Issue 6, he kneels before the Celestials one last time, not in reverence, but in accusation. He demands answers, penance, purpose. He demands to know why he was created only to suffer in silence, why his faith has been met with indifference. In that moment, Ajak becomes something entirely new in Marvel lore, a priest who prosecutes his own gods, but the Celestials respond in the only way cosmic beings can, with silence. This silence becomes fuel. This emptiness becomes revelation. Ajak's transformation reaches its pinnacle in Eternals, 2021, Issue 10, where he takes control of his destiny with an unshakable resolve. He redefines himself not as a messenger, not as a worshipper, but as a judge. A being who will no longer wait for the gods to speak, but will speak in their stead. And yet the most chilling moment of his story arrives when he allies with Thena and the others to confront the rogue Eternal Druid. The universe trembles as Ajak unleashes divine might, but beneath the cosmic fire lies a clarity that terrifies even his comrades. Ajak no longer follows the Celestials. He believes he is meant to surpass them. This is not arrogance. It is liberation. It is the birth of a new purpose forged not in faith, but in truth. By the time the events of Eternals, 2021, Issue 12 unfold, Ajak has ascended into a mythic figure, part warrior, part philosopher, part cosmic revolutionary. He envisions a universe where the Eternals judge themselves and the gods who created them. He challenges the order of creation itself, knowing full well the price. And in that act, Ajak becomes one of the most transformative characters in modern Marvel storytelling. He is not a hero, not a villain, not a servant. Not a god, he is Ajak the Eternal who dared to question eternity itself. So when the story closes on his final, chilling vow to build a new order worthy of the universe, we understand something profound. Every legend begins with faith and ends with truth. And Ajak's truth is the spark that may one day ignite a cosmic revolution across the Marvel universe. If you enjoyed this cosmic journey, smash that subscribe button, join the Logan's Comics family, and stay tuned because legends like Ajak are only the beginning.